Well, the 2016 election day won't take place for another 4 months or so, but it's already expected to have high voter turnout.
Presidential elections usually do. It's why county clerks around the state are hosting voter registration drives months in advance of the November election. News 3 This Morning reporter Eden Checkol is live this morning outside of the office of the Rock County Clerk. Good morning, Eden.
Good morning, Adam and Danica. Well, the Rock County Clerk's office and 18 other municipalities here in Rock County are holding voter registration drives today, which is why I'm joined by Lisa Tollefson. She's a Rock County Clerk. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Okay, so what should people bring with them today when they come out to register?
They need to bring their driver's license number or state ID if they've ever had that issued to them. If they don't, they need to bring their social security card. They also need to bring proof of residence, which means they need to prove where they live. If their driver's license has the correct address on it, that will work. Otherwise, a utility bill is one of the easiest ones to get, as long as it has their name and full address on it, and it's less than 90 days old.
Okay, and then what should people bring with them to vote?
When they come to the polls on election day, if they're registered, they do need to bring a photo ID. So their driver's license, state ID, military ID, passport. There's several others that they can use also.
And obviously, the purpose of having a voter registration drive today is to make things easier, right, on
election day.
On election day. But if people can't make it out today, they can still come out and register, correct?
Right. They can still register at their municipal clerk's office up until the Friday before the election, or they still can register on election day.
Okay. Well, we also heard about, this was just in April during the primaries, 3 17-year-olds came out to Brown County and illegally voted. What are some discussions that are taking place now among clerks as far as ensuring that something like this doesn't repeat itself?
A lot of clerks are going to be adding signs at their polling locations that state you must be 18 years old to vote today. I think there was some miscommunication between different state laws about how 17-year-olds can vote in different states. In Wisconsin, you must be 18.
And what are some websites that people can go to register?
There's actually a website, myvote.wi.gov, which gives them information on where they vote. If they're registered, they can check online. They can look at a sample ballot. Those are already up there for the August primary on August 9th.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. Some great tips. We're also going to have on channel3000.com a list of all the places that will be holding a voter registration drive today. So again, head on over to channel3000.com for that information. Adam and Danica, back to you.
And Checkol reporting live for us this morning. There's one here in Dane County, I know as well, that the county clerk is running. Appreciate your time.
Well, a record number of voters are set to hit the polls come November, but before you cast your ballot on Election Day, you must register. And voter registration drives are being held all across Wisconsin today, including one in Rock County. That's where we find our Eden Checkol with all of the details. Good morning, Eden.
Good morning, Danica. Well, I'm joined by Lisa Tollefson. She's a Rock County Clerk here. Thank you for being here this morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so what do people need to bring with them to register?
They need to bring their driver's license number or state ID if it's ever been issued. They also need to bring proof of residence, where they live. If their driver's license has their correct address on it, that will work. Otherwise, a utility bill that's less than 90 days old with their name and address on it works great.
And you were just saying that another reminder is if people have moved or if they've changed their name,
right,
this is an important day for them.
They need to register to vote again if they move or change their name.
Now,
and they can still register to vote on Election Day.
Yes, we do want to remind people to do that. This is the day for people who don't want to procrastinate, but of course they can vote on Election Day. You did have a reminder for August 9th.
Right. August 9th is the partisan primary. You can only vote in one party on that election. There's 5 parties listed, but you only get to choose one.
And you can also do an absentee ballot, correct?
Right. And absentee ballots are already starting to go out by mail. You can't vote in person until just about 2 weeks before the election.
Now, obviously, you've seen some changes in voter ID requirements. Can you give us a rundown about that as well?
You do need to, you're required to bring a voter ID when you vote. You can use your driver's license, your state ID, a passport, a military ID, a veteran's ID. There's several others that they can also use.
And where can they look for this information online?
They can go to myvote.wi.gov, or they can go to the Government Accountability Board website, which is gab.wi.gov.
And even if you still do want to register ahead of time before Election Day, but you can't make it out today, you can still stop by and vote and register, correct?
You can register at your municipal clerk's office up until the Friday before the election.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. We
You're welcome.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
For those of you guys who do want to register to vote today, we're going to have a list of all the places that do have that information, of all the locations. So head on over to channel3000.com. Again, we'll have it posted there today. All right, back to you.
Eden Checkol reporting in Rock County for us today.